We're down the market. Usually the best place to get cheap imitation, leisure wear and superficially damaged products. But today we're at House of Vans for a very different type of market. We're here for Clashmouth, the world's only drum and bass label market. The perfect place to meet up and support the vital independents that push this scene forward. I've just teethed a ton from Risky's petty cash tin. I'm going to go and treat myself to a couple of goodies, and I'm spoiled for choice. There's over 26 labels here, all representing and all packing exclusive stuff. Let's go and see what we can find. Right, we're here with the Clashmouth organisers. It's right at the end of the day. It's been a busy day. How do you feel?
It's been a great day. It's been fantastic. It's sort of ended up becoming like the sort of drum and bass expo, like Comic-Con for drum and bass.
Because this all started from a lot of nights were all running at the same time and you were kind of clashing and you needed to start working together. That was why it started, right?
Yeah, so it all actually came about from an incident that happened in Riga when I put on a technicality event over there with Fabio. There was 2 other events on the same night, and I fortunately got to speak to the promoters the next evening. And I was like, guys, why don't we talk about this? We could have worked together. And I was like, actually, that should happen in London because loads of events keep clashing. So got together with Dexter, set up the group, and then the next stage was to do a label market selling, direct to customers.
I think London's probably the only place you'll find like a whole dedicated independent label day just for drum and bass. So I think, yeah, for the scene, it could only be good things, man. Yeah, I think like, especially with the setting as well, like House of Vans is such like a prestigious like venue, man. Obviously like Dogger, obviously big hand in it. Yeah, it's sick. It's proper sick, man.
It's so encouraging today to just come out. I mean, I haven't been behind the counter, as you know, black market, 19 years with Nicky. 25 years of Dreading Corners this year, which is a bit nuts, but actually just to be here and be behind the counter again.
So how is this for you? Like, how beneficial is an event like this for you as a multiple label owner?
Really beneficial. Like, through selling direct, so Bandcamp, that's what's keeping me doing the vinyl. To go direct, whether it's through Bandcamp or places like this, well, this is the only place, it is really important, but it's also nice because it's getting out of that, everything being virtual and online, and actually speaking to people, meeting people that I've kind of known online for a while, but just, you don't get to meet out and about.
And meet all the other crews. That's the best thing. You learn so much when you come down here and you talk to everyone and just find out so much about what's going on in the scene.
Have you been given any words of wisdom today?
I don't know. I think one of the things I found most interesting about today is to see how much older people are here. Still, like the vinyl market is still thriving, and there's still a lot of collectors out there buying stuff. So if I've learned anything, it's that still pressing vinyl because people are still out there buying the vinyl, buying the jungle and all the old stuff. So yeah, definitely still thriving market.
Like Rich has been doing it since do you remember Music House, the cutting house? Yeah, that's it. And they've been doing it since then. When you go down and meet everyone, and we were just saying today, this is like a similar vibe where a lot of heads are down here. It's quite nice to see everyone really catch up, and it's kind of captured a little bit of that spirit, and that's what we liked about it, and that was so many years ago, all that.
Ray Keefe made exactly the same comparison just now, either the record shop or the cutting house. Have you been doing any record shopping yourselves while you're here?
No, I see the Reinforced store got mobbed literally at 1 o'clock, so I don't think there's anything left there. But we'll have a mooch around when it chills out a bit, see what's left over.
Yeah. Are you buying any records?
Yeah, I'm avoiding buying records, man. It's addictive, isn't it? Like, it's addictive, yeah. All my money will be gone very quickly, so. I did see a couple of Caliber white labels I'm probably going to pick up, so.
Caliber white labels? I didn't even know they were there.
Oh, yeah. Now you got to look, man. Like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Have you actually parted with any of your own money? Have you bought any records or anything?
I tried not to. I sort of come here thinking I'm supposed to be selling, not buying, but I think I missed the Reinforced stuff, so I've already missed the boat on that. So I just did some swapsies with Justice, to be fair. So we just sort of, I haven't got that one, do you want that one? So we did a little bit of that. It's sort of nice catching up with people, everyone's, it's not really like, there's no jealousy. Everyone's got, I really like that colour. It's all kind of like, it's just a nice kind of community day out, really.
I thought I was going to come in here and interview a lot of people about labels and running a label and the challenges of a label in 2019. But what I've ended up talking about is just community, people getting together, people being glad that they've met each other. I mean, as a member of staff, you must see that all the time, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see people, like, you get fans coming down, but you also have label owners. You've got, like, Ray Keith down here today. You've seen Equinox walking around, especially in, like, the cinema room today. We had MC panels, so I think that was the first time a lot of those guys had actually met. And they were just saying they felt like a real sense of camaraderie. I know you spoke to them earlier, so they probably said a similar thing.
2019, is it a good year for MCs?
I think so, yeah. I think it's hugely positive. I see more people in the crowds every gig I play being more receptive to the art. And personally, I'm massively positive with the entire scene and how it's moving forward, especially from an MC perspective currently.
Everything this guy just said.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a good year for the MCs. I think there's still a lot more work to do, but I'm glad that the MCs are getting a bit more of a look in. And for me, there's absolutely no reason why the MC can't be the artist on the lineup rather than a secondary addition to the DJ.
I think it's looking a lot better than it has done over years. I mean, yeah, exactly what everybody else has said so far. The inclusivity, the fact that people are actually paying attention to who's on the lineup, not just DJ-wise. And there seems to be more opportunity, people paying attention, so let's hope it keeps it going.
Yeah, is it better? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say things are better than they were. Are they perfect? Probably not. But yeah, no, it is. We are making progress compared to where we were, yeah.
Cool. I mean, there was a little bit of reticence there. You said we still got work to do. It's not all roses and sunshine and artist names on the bill and stuff. There is still a bit of work to do. What work can be done?
I guess it goes for saying both MCs and the promoters and people booking, we've all got to reach out more, network more, and just kind of speak our minds a bit more. I know I've been hesitant, so I'm going to try to speak up more.
Just pay me my money that I'm owed, and I will continue to give you the best product that you can get. And it's as simple as that. A little bit more of that reciprocation would be nice, but like I said, it's not a perfect world, man. We're trying.
Cool. One of the problems that I came across when I was writing a feature about MCs not so long ago is that promoters have a responsibility here to book good MCs and to invest in them and not just get their mate who's going to MC down somebody's headphones.
100%. Yeah, exactly that. I mean, no, I completely agree. There's still too many occasions that arise where a booking will come in, an inquiry, the fee is rubbish, but I know equally that if I don't accept it, equally there's someone else that's probably going to do it for free anyway. The core value of the MC is integral to a good party. So promoters, the MC is valuable to you. Book good MCs.
So you've been doing, you did a workshop as well at the start of the day. How did that go?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. We started, I think, bang on when the doors open, which we usually start an hour after. So we were a bit concerned, but then it ended up really busy as per usual, and it was a really, really good turnout. Yeah, it was awesome.
Amazing. I mean, you guys have got like a kind of direct link to the next generation. You know, you guys, what is the oldest and the youngest people who you actually teach at Education and Bass?
Well, the youngest is actually 7, and we also have a 10-year-old, and we also have someone in their late 50s as well that we're teaching. And from all walks of life, male, female, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Amazing. Wow. I mean, what is the type of music that the 7-year-old is making? That's amazing.
Not too sure. They probably aren't too sure neither. But the 10-year-old is actually making like some breaks, kind of jungle drum and bass stuff, and it's impressive, the progression that he's making. It really is amazing, honestly.
That's amazing. Imagine what they're going to be like when they're 16, 17, or the type of age that most people get into when you start production. That's awesome. Cool. That kind of new generation, which seems really exciting. All of the new guys coming through at the moment, there seems to be a whole new burst of energy in the scene from them.
You know, there's a new breed and a new generation that's coming through that obviously we want to embrace them and help them. I mean, I just got this remix of Dark Soldier by this kid, Dreadnought, and oh my god, it's fucking. And then you've got Bo's remix of Chopper. We've just had Traumatized do one, T.I., Blade Runner, you know, all of these guys on the remix album. I mean, the new Dub Dread 6, it's just a crossover of just all the new artists and A&Ring those guys, AC13, Jappa, L. Yeah, and I think music's really healthy at the moment.
I know new artists come through all of the time, but are you kind of feeling that as a member, as somebody who's part of the new generation?
Yeah, like the nice thing is as well, like we're all kind of like mates, like obviously like Jack and Harry Potter and Bryson, like Hugh Hardy, Josh Unglued, like all of us sort of like next gen guys, like it's all a big vibe out, really. Like, yeah, everyone's just kind of mates with each other. It's wicked, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think today there's just been so many people here who are putting their records out, and all the customers come in, and then there's also friendships being forged that you couldn't really get in a nightclub where you're a little bit drunk up and it's dark. Here, they're literally becoming friends with the label owners, the label bosses, other fans. It's just a brilliant way to connect offline.
No, social media at the moment is what it is, and that's how most people reach out. But isn't it nice, just everybody in a room, talking, communicating, smiling, selfies, talking about music, sharing music, and I think there needs to be more things like this to build that community. Because otherwise it's just instant and it's gone, okay, you can draw a reference to it, but there's nothing like physical eye contact. Or when we were going out, we were going to Music House, we were going to Black Market, and it's, yeah, I just feel like, wow, it's been I've had an amazing day, Dave.
Wicked. I mean, everybody's saying that it's getting bigger every event. Are you feeling that as well, you know, in terms of who's representing and things like that?
Yeah, definitely. I think even just in terms of the fact that we closed half an hour ago and there's still money changing hands, like it's just so busy and it's just not slowing down. I think they're going to kick us out soon.